Have you ever wondered why you want to change, but you still don't do it? Even though you know it's important, later you feel like a hypocrite. Motivation spikes, then disappears. Why? You think you struggle with change, but in reality, you struggle with the illusion of change. Your brain gives you almost the same reward for thinking about change as it does for actually doing it. You imagine taking action, your brain rewards you, motivation drops, you think again, and the loop continues. So you feel productive without moving. To break this loop, we need to understand why and how this happens. There is a tiny but very important difference between planning and progress. And that difference is action. Both feel similar. You think, you create strategies, you plan execution. When you imagine a better version of yourself, new routines, future discipline, long-term success, your brain gets flooded with dopamine. You feel energetic, focused, proud, like you just built a Roman Empire in your head. But here's the dangerous part. The emotional reward arrives before the effort. Your brain says, "Well done, we're improving." And you become addicted to the feeling of change instead of the discomfort of change. There is an invisible threat your brain sees, and it's called action. Taking action is risky for your identity. Thinking is safe. If you try and fail, your self-image gets hit, your ego feels exposed, your potential becomes measurable. As long as you only think about success, you remain the person who could become great. The moment you act, reality tests you. So subconsciously, your brain delays action to protect your identity. You are deeply in love with your imaginary future self, confident, successful, disciplined, but you avoid the actions required to become him. Boring repetitions, slow progress, awkward beginner stages. You want success emotionally without earning it physically. So your mind escapes into fantasies, because fantasies are beautiful, and reality feels small compared to them. That's how and why you think about change more than you act on it. Now that we understand the problem, let's move to the solution. Simple, practical, immediate. Whenever you say, "I should start," take one small physical action within 24 hours. Let's take an example. Want to start gym? Visit the gym once. Want to write? Write 100 words. Want to learn a skill? Complete one micro lesson. This destroys the someday identity. Thinking is private. Action becomes real when it's visible. Tell one person, "I'm doing blank this week," or post about it online. Your brain hates social inconsistency more than discomfort. Use that. Simple but powerful. Ask yourself, if I actually try and fail, what am I afraid it will prove about me? Write the answer. Most people avoid action because they fear confirming, "I'm not disciplined, I'm not talented, I'm average." Once exposed, the fear loses power. Stop asking, "Do I feel like it?" Create one daily rule: 20 minutes skill work, 10 minutes reading, 5 minutes exercise. No emotion involved, just execution. Thinking reduces when the decision is removed. These are simple solutions you can apply today. The issue isn't laziness. It's that your brain gets rewarded for imagination. So we remove imagination rewards and reward physical proof instead. Stop thinking. Start acting. I'll see you in the next one.